Alright traders, welcome back to the channel, and the first thing I do want to go over is saying that this is a sponsored video by CCW stock, and I'm going to be going over everything regarding the stock and what they're doing. Now I'm going to give you my complete unbiased, unwavering opinion on the stock and where I do see it going. Overall, I do like some of the fundamentals and the overall growth of the company. There's a lot of potential behind them, especially with silver minerals as well as cobalt. I'm going to be covering all the information possible on the company. I want to make that very clear. Now this isn't me promoting it or saying to go buy it or anything like that. This is just a sponsored video by them, so that's worth noting. Before we get into that content, I need you to do one thing and one thing only. Hit that sub button down below, leave a thumbs up, and have the notifications turned on, because we're posting videos every single day regarding the stocks that we love and regarding the stocks that you guys love as well. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. To give you a really quick review of what's going to be covered in the video, we're going to go down what this company is, what they're doing, and then I'm going to give you the upside and the downside of the company. I do think there's a bit of both, but I do think the upside outweighs the downside here. Again, this is my complete unbiased opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence. I'm going to break down the information as best as possible, so let's get right into the articles. We're going to read up here on the right first. Canada Silver Cobalt Works is a Canadian mining company engaged in activities such as acquisition, evaluation, exploration, development of mineral properties. The company targets mineralization of cobalt, silver, gold through its projects, which include Castle Cobalt Silver Property, Beaver Cobalt Silver Property, and Violet Cobalt Silver Property. Now I do love these mining companies that really give you a detail of their overall properties and what each project is working on. That has me pretty excited. Now two of these are going to be the ones that I'm most excited about property wise, because those are the ones that are focusing on the silver acquisition, and they have actually struck silver on these overall mines, which is, as you can see over the past few months, is increasing the value, and I think we're at a pretty big influx point on the stock price. Okay, so on this article, there's a few reasons why they kind of say CCW has potential upside. I'm going to give you their reasons, and then I'm going to go over my reasons. I don't think that their reasons are too unbiased in my opinion, so let me leave you with that. So as we look, a shortage of lithium and graphite appears to be garnering the most attention as a threat to EV sector. But did you know they were also running short on cobalt and silver? So they're trying to get away from cobalt. That's worth mentioning. This isn't the cleanest version of emissions, and so they don't really want to go with cobalt. It's just not as good as some of the other products. Silver, on the other hand, is going to be where I want to keep the focus here, because I do think there is a space for this. Research from MIT claims there's not enough ability to sufficiently mine and process cobalt to meet demand. Again, I don't really care about cobalt. That's not the focus here. I do think there's a need for it with computers, semiconductors, and stuff like that, but I don't think EV is going to be the focus for cobalt, so I don't want to focus on that. Then we go over the overall production of cobalt and silver each year. The silver is what I really like. They're expanding technologies, getting behind silver and cobalt. Yes, we know about that. So I don't want to go too much on some of their stuff, but I'm going to go over the stuff that I really like, and that's in some other articles, so let's get right into that. Okay, so number one, this is what I really like. They're expanding on growth and buying more properties, you know, to try to get more of the silver alloy and near their overall properties. It's about 40,000 hectares. That's a lot of land, just so you know, here in Quebec. Now, this is a Canadian-based company, so you should also know that. So you're going to pay a little bit of a premium if you're buying the OTC stock. So keep that in the back of your mind if you're looking at this company. Now, you know, my portfolio specifically is looking at a lot of mining and mineral products going into the clean energy space. That's kind of where I'm shifting my gear, except from these companies like Bloom, Plug, JKS Solar, and all these other companies. I want to get behind the materials that these companies are going to be using to make their products. That's where my focus is right now. I've made tons of money at the beginning of this year off of Plug, JKS, Bloom Energy. Those are a really great place for us. But now I'm shifting gears from those to get behind the actual minerals, because I believe there's a lot of underpriced stocks. And silver has kind of became one of the things that I'm really looking at because the conductivity of it. But the real question is I don't believe like Tesla and the lower end EVs are going to be using silver for their batteries, because it's going to be more expensive for the batteries. So, you know, just based on a cost basis, I don't think that's going to be where the need is. But companies like Lucid and these higher end Tesla models, like the Roadster and stuff like that, you're going to be able to create better and more efficient batteries using the highest end product. And I do believe silver will be one of the highest end products for conductivity. You can look at the science based on that. So do your own due diligence regarding that. So what I like here is that they're buying tons of properties. We love what they're targeting. All these specific areas that they're trying to strike more silver to grow that section of their business. They are trying to kind of not completely get away from cobalt, but to definitely expand into that silver area, because I believe this is an untapped area for the North America region. There's a lot of cobalt mines as well. So cobalt is primarily mined in Africa, if you don't know, and there's a lot of issues when it comes to regulation in Africa. Are they being held to the right standards and stuff like that? And there's a lot of rules that we have to follow when we're doing deals with them. So higher possibility in North America that there's no rules being broken, and that's being held to a higher standard, and it's higher quality cobalt overall. So that's what you want to see from a company. So this is going to be a safer play if you're interested in cobalt. This is the last article I do want to cover. This is about the Beaver mine tailings. So this is where they got that high grade silver, and they also have another mine they had before this, but this is the most recent one, February 5th. So we do really like this, that they're finding silver high quality, and they're expanding their business, like I said, from cobalt only to silver. So we really love to see that, and that's kind of where they're shifting their brand to. And I want to put emphasis where this is going to be pretty big is going to be major plants with conductivity, and then also with the clean energy space. So, and with the clean EVs, we need to focus that this is going to be only the higher end models, most likely. This is not going to be widespread. Every EV is going to have silver. It's going to be super, super expensive to manufacture these cars and raise the overall price. So we don't want to look at that. Like, so GM probably doesn't use silver to develop their EVs and their batteries. This is going to be something like Lucid and the higher end models. That's the one thing we need to keep in the back of our mind. Like, the higher end models are going to be what maybe moves towards silver, and that's the kind of hope here. Okay, so before we get into the chart, I do want to cover a few things that I really like about the company. They're looking at growth. They're buying more land. We like that. They have a positive outlook of the company. They have a positive view and clear path that they're going for, expanding more into that silver space. We love to see that. Also, the silver that they're getting, and they're very pushing it out that this is going to be maybe the future or a niche product for EV space, and they're recognizing that, right? And silver is kind of overpopulated in the sector, and they're saying that we might have not in excess, but too little of it, I guess, going out right now. So that's something to keep in mind, but I don't believe that we're going to run out of silver or anything like that. I believe that there's plenty of silver to go around at this moment. So that's worth noting. Silver price is very high as well. So it's worth noting that, let's say when the interest rates in America get raised, silver price most likely will go up. So not only clean energy and clean vehicles will be using silver, but the price of silver will also skyrocket, which leads me to believe that these silver mines will also go up. That's a very key point that I'll come back to. So as we look at the chart, we're hitting a pretty big retracement on the past, 2 weeks, right? Coming back down, almost 3 weeks. Overall, where I'm looking to get into this, because I am looking at some silver mines, and I'm actually considering this play. I know this is an ad, I know this is a promotional video, but I do like overall what I'm seeing. This is a really solid bottom at this range right here, about the 50-cent marker. I do see that being a pretty big support as well. You can see that we've been holding this overall block for some time. So you can see, I don't know if we're going to end up breaking below that. So that's something to keep in mind, and I will be looking for some overall entries. Now, obviously, you're trading stock here. You're not buying any call options or anything like that. So it's not too risky in my opinion. Now, the absolute bottom, what I'm looking at is maybe like the 42, 43 cent range. Also, that's about a 10% move down. Is that going to hurt us tremendously? No, but you're not seeing any massive moves back to this downside on a long-term time frame. Over the past 4 or 5 months, you see that we haven't even come below this 45, 46 cent range. So that's very, very promising. So you're definitely getting it at a discount right now. And the stock, like I said, has seen a gradual, pretty strong trend up since March of this year. We've seen a strong move up, and we're just kind of scaling back up. And I think the production of silver is going to keep increasing the value of this company. So that's something that is very positive to be looking at. The OBV is slowly trending up as well, as you can see down here. That's another thing that I want to really keep my attention on, because I really do like the overall movement that we're getting. We're trending up, holding this range here, and now we're holding this range right here. So overall, this is what we want to see. I'm looking to actually buy some of these silver properties. Now, I will make the overall announcement on Discord and on a YouTube live if I actually do end up getting into this. But as of right now, I am not a holder. I do not own any of the stock. So that is 100% worth noting. I do not own any of the stock, but I am looking to get into the silver mine production. So I don't know which mine is best. This is looking pretty promising just because of their expansion rate and what they're looking to do, and their discovery of silver right now. So they discovered it, and now they're looking to get more and more and more. So I do like that about the company. and there's a strong uptrend on the stock overall. Wrapping up my thoughts on CCW, I do think they're pretty promising, to be honest. If we're looking in the mineral space, I'm a little bit biased towards these companies because I do love minerals, and I think that they're going to have a high range for upside in the coming year or two, even in the short term as well. We've seen CCW push up to about the 80 cent marker in the beginning or end of January, so that was a really strong move that we saw there for CCW, and I do think this could continue to run. I think the 50 cent to 45 cent range is a very nice support. If we dip below 45 cents, that's where I'd kind of be worried. I haven't bought any positions, so that's 100% worth noting. If I do buy any positions, it'll be in the lives and you'll see my overall positions there. So that is 100% worth noting. I'm not a buyer at this point yet, but I am very, very interested, especially in the silver properties, because it's an overall hedge if the market starts to tank down, because once those interest rates, like I said, get raised, the price of gold and silver will most likely skyrocket as well. That's going to wrap this video up, guys. If you got anything else, hit that sub button down below, leave a thumbs up, and have the notifications turned on. We post videos every single day regarding the stocks that I love and the stocks that I'm trading. Have a good one, boys.